delegates. We would like to thank the DG's report. I would like to express my deep condolences to those who lost their lives from COVID-19 and pay tribute to the healthcare workers who are fighting on the front line. The Chinese government has long put people's life and health in the first place. President Xi Jinping personally commanded, led, and deployed the work. China insists on early detection, reporting, isolation, and treatment, while gathering patients and pooling experts' resources and treatment measures with great efforts and sacrifices. So far, the local spread of the diseases in China has been basically curbed. The COVID-19 is the common enemy of mankind. China has been working with the international community in a timely, open, transparent, and responsible manner, including informing them of the outbreak and sharing the whole genome sequence, as well as primers and probes. Bearing in mind the precious support of the international community, we have provided medical supplies, technical support, assistance to countries in need within our capacity. China will actively participate in WHO's efforts. Dear ministers, interests of all countries are closely linked and the destiny of mankind is shared. I call on all parties to unite and support the leadership of WHO and resolutely oppose rumors, stigmatization, and discrimination. We work together to definitely overcome the outbreak and make progress towards achieving health-related SDGs. Thank you.
Give the floor to Germany, and then we'll go to Lebanon. Germany, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chair. Director General Dr. Tedros, ladies and gentlemen. COVID-19 is the biggest challenge of our time. Many consequences are still unclear, including adverse long-term effects, such as inadequate care to combat other diseases, negative effects on vaccination programs, or economic consequences that affect the financing of health systems. Vaccination and medication has to become available to all mankind. Future vaccines against COVID should be seen as a global public good. I expect WHO to ensure a proper implementation of the equitable access principle. Global health security has already improved a lot through the contingency fund and the WHO's health emergency program, to which Germany will double its contribution to €50 million. But further strengthening and reform is needed. WHO should be a place for all relevant players who are able to contribute experiences in successfully fighting COVID-19. WHO must become more independent from external interference. WHO needs a substantial increase of assessed contributions for a sustainable financing of its emergency program. Important questions remain. How can we incentivize states to comply with their international health regulation obligations, including reporting outbreaks? Multinational experts need to be able to carry out independent investigations into outbreaks as quickly as possible. After the pandemic, we need to make sure that the world is best prepared to respond to future pandemics. The world needs an extensive lesson learned process. This also implies the world-leading health organization. We need to further strengthen WHO's leading and coordinating role. Therefore, as a joint initiative with France and other European countries, we will pool our global health expertise to provide guidance to WHO for the needed review of the global health security structures, including the WHO emergency program and the international health regulation. The COVID-19 response will be the key health theme for the German EU presidency starting in July. The EU has to play a crucial role in reforming the global health security landscape. Germany fully supports WHO. It is my pleasure to announce a total amount of €176 million for WHO's programmatic work, the response plan, and efforts to develop and equitable distribute of a COVID vaccine. Thank you.
Chair, Director General, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to speak to you in this pre-recorded message on the most important issue that is facing us